We're live, and welcome back to session 8 of Undying Corruption, Arc 1. We are down a player this week. Kang Dae, our Sangun archer, um, fighter slash archer, unable to join us tonight, but I'll work him as an NPC. Quick recap from last session. You had successfully defeated Lord Wan. In fact, did you kill him? I can't recall if you.
We did not. Byungjun did.
We didn't kill him, yeah. Somebody else did.
Okay. Right.
Despite my best efforts.
Yes. The vengeful spirit ended up killing Lord Wan. His wife was thankful, and then concentrated her efforts on rebuilding not only the Hanok, but repairing the damage that her late husband had inflicted on the village and the surrounding countryside, including the wetlands. You now have a pet kaiju. I'm not sure who is carrying him again. Is that Min? I think you're carrying the little creature that can grow into massive proportions.
I think Kangde was.
I think I caught it, and we're gonna put it in a jar. And there was some discussion about whether Kangde would have taken it with him.
Okay.
I don't think Min would have. I think Min mentioned before taking it back to our sponsor, but I didn't actually go see our sponsor because I was too drunk.
Okay.
We'll say I have it.
Was not me.
Sure. We'll say you have it. Dong Sung has the monster in a bottle. Make sure you have little air holes for it so it can breathe.
Of course. It's my new friend.
I know Kang Dae has the golden turtle that was recovered from the treasury, which the lady of the house gave you free access to. You could take whatever you wanted from her late husband's treasury. That included the golden turtle, as well as she gifted to Haeyeon a fan, a magical fan. I forget what kind of it. It's in your inventory already, though, I think.
Yeah, it is a a wind fan.
A wind fan.
Did we find out what it does? Okay.
I mean, I know what it does because I added it to my inventory, but I don't think any of you know what it does yet.
Okay, so with those treasures recovered and claimed for yourselves as rewards for your great deeds in liberating Unsan from the treachery and evilness of Lord Wan, you were met by your patron the night of your revelry and your party, who asked one last favor of you, and that is to go to the silver mines, the source of this corruption, deal with what was known as the Dark Mudang, who have sheltered there and are clearly up to no good, and deal with them in a manner you deem appropriate. She was not really clear as to how you should go about doing that. There was some debate as to what it means to be a Mudang. That as Mudang, your primary goal is to help people transition from the living to the dead, and then to deal with those spirits that are caught between. and help them in whatever way you can, whether that is through destroying them, as you had to do with the uh, what actually this you didn't destroy it. He finally came to rest after killing Lord One. But although through your best efforts you tried to prevent that from happening, that happened, and I think there was a bit of guilt going through your party about that, despite the fact that Lord One was a bad dude. Um, but that being said, there was some talk about the temptations of the dark side of your profession. And Jiho, I don't know if I actually got into this with you, but she would have paid special attention to you because you've opened yourself up to those spirits willingly. And that is a very dangerous path. Because it's not your job to be a vessel for them, it's your job to help them transition. So that's something she wanted to make very clear. What else? So yeah, she's asked you to go to the silver mine. The lady has spoken with the magistrate, who has arranged for an inspector to meet with you at the silver mine to ensure that you are given access and granted access to all operational aspects of the mine to discover what the true nature of the corruption is there and what Lord Wan was doing there. And you also found a note in his secret room below from a woman named Yuji, mysterious individual who had essentially hired Lord Wan apparently to cover her tracks, to pay off the miners, to do whatever was necessary to keep things quiet so that their operations and whatever they were doing at the silver mine could continue without interference.
Their operations would involve like 30 miners going missing or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People have gone missing. When you arrived at the mine, you met your inspector, a flamboyant individual named, I just forgot his name. I just had it up here 1 second ago. Park Yi-jun. And with his help, you were granted access to the silver mine. But the first thing you noticed when you arrived was the fact that nobody was really doing much work. Uh, most of the miners seemed to be in their cabins, gambling, drinking, because recently there was a cave-in at the far back of the mine, and because of that, operations were stopped. Many of the miners are kind of wondering what the heck they're doing there. Um, they've been told it's too dangerous to clear that cave-in, so they've been relegated to just hang out. But occasionally, every once in a while, some of the miners are sent down, and they never come back. So you went into the mines yourself to investigate. You found the cave-in at the far back of the mine, where you found a lone miner just kind of not really putting a lot of effort into mining, just kind of like tapping the rock with his pickaxe. Um, you decided to clear the rubble yourself, realizing it's not that much effort. With the assistance of the inspector, who cast a shatter, then followed by a thunder wave to help clear some of the rubble, you managed to make pretty short work, at least, of the cave-in, which you found pretty surprising since you were told by the foreman himself that it would be impossible to clear and very dangerous to do so. Upon clearing the way into the deeper parts of the mine, the foreman did confront you and ask you not to proceed any further. He seemed rather scared, um, but he didn't really divulge why you shouldn't go further. I think one of you suggested that perhaps his family was in danger, and at that there was a hint of "How did you know?" look on his face, um, which kind of goes along with everything else that's odd about this mine. Miners are there; they're not mining; they are disappearing. The foreman is hired there to keep the status quo, and he seems to be blackmailed to do so. After having failed to convince you not to proceed any further into the mines, you decide to do so anyway. The air is thick and with humidity, choked a little with the dust from having just been cleared, and stale. And there's a slight smell of death emanating from the darkness below you. But bravely, you venture forward into the darkness to discover what secrets the silver mine holds. Now, in terms of lighting, since it is pitch black down here, what did you guys decide to do for that?
Does anyone have a torch or?
I have dark vision. Do I see anything?
I also have dark vision.
There are actually
120 feet.
lanterns kind of hanging sporadically along the walls of the mine.
Okay.
That's good because I can't see anything
Well,
without
you
my
have
dark
tremor
vision.
sense.
That's true. I'm seeing with my hooves.
Yeah, I think we wanted to just like not bring out torches or anything until we have to.
Yeah, I don't have any anyway, so. I don't have any light spells either.
All right. So given the fact that you do need to see what you're doing down here, who wants to be carrying one of these lanterns?
I can carry one. We can just kind of position it in my antlers.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
Hands
One on
free.
each side to keep balance. Yeah.
Yep.
Hands free.
That's awesome.
You're not like this the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Not walking with my
Excellent.
head to my side.
All right. So here we go. With your lantern, you descend into the darkness, and the tunnel descends into a large chamber with a set of tracks and a cart standing atop, stretching further into the mountain's depths. A musty odor hits your nostrils, though accustomed to typical Danguk's humidity, the moisture in the air intensifies to make breathing a bit more taxing. Few lanterns holding lit candles hang over the walls. So you find yourself in this largish room with this mining cart on a set of tracks that lead further into the darkness. There are also what looks to be a small office. Off to your right, there is a small cave off to your left, and then the main entrance of the mine straight ahead of you, which the tracks go right down the middle of.
What do you all
We
think?
don't have any info on this mine, right?
I'm sorry? You have no info on this.
We don't
mine.
know. Okay.
We walked right in.
Yeah.
Awesome. Makes sense for our
To be
negative one.
fair, it was we were kind of nudged in that direction. Also, this team isn't the best team to go to the library.
Now I gotta struggle
do
with
like books,
can
though.
canonically
Except
how
for
you
me,
and she
Donson.
read.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking my lantern heads to the cave.
The main.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna father Hyun because I don't want to go to an office. It sounds stuffy.
Okay.
I'll
The
walk with you
office-
up front.
Okay. The office itself says like foreman on it, so it's clearly
Oh.
the foreman's office. So feel free to move yourselves. As
Oh,
you see
do we
fit.
have a map?
Yes, everything from now on will be effectively a battle map.
I'll be.
So this
wherever
is the
you are,
little
Ian.
cave off to the left, and from it is a particular
move
scent
myself.
of rot and
Oh,
decay.
yes, I can.
Not a very nice smell coming from this cave.
Well,
What are these lights?
Those
these
are the
lanterns,
lanterns
torches?
hanging on the wall.
we're here to
Okay.
purify this place, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of concerning that oh, bad of a smell. Yeah, I don't know. I should at least check it out. I'm like angling my
Do I
head so the
sense-
lanterns go further down the cave. So I'm talking just like to the wall above Min at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna sneak past so I'm in the front.
Smart.
There only be good things down a stinky cave, right?
Only it's all cheese.
Do I sense anything within 60 feet?
Sense cheese.
Roll for cheese.
Roll for cheese. Not within 60 feet, no.
Okay.
Do you have detect
I
poison
see-
prepared?
Actually, you're there. Yes, you do.
Me?
You do sense
Okay.
within that cavern someplace that Min is about to walk into the presence
Ooh.
of undead.
Up. Hold on. Wait. There's some. I sense some undead in this path here, guys.
Oh, how
Oh.
many?
I don't get that info.
Just some
Just sense-
undead.
Something undead. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
With my
and-
120, with my 120 feet dark vision, can I see anything?
No.
I think you'd
From
have
this
to
angle,
go around the corner.
the tunnel turns and out of sight. You'd have to go down the tunnel a bit to see. What's beyond it?
Okay, everyone, just let me sneak there and I'll have a look.
Is this
Okay.
map supposed to open up as we like enter areas?
No,
think
I
so,
have
yeah.
to.
Gotta manually
Actually-
uncloud it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's gonna have dynamic
Geo's
lighting.
doing their own thing down here, it looks like.
Isn't this the foreman's office? Where was the foreman's office?
Back here. Sorry. My pinging is not working for some reason. Ping. Please ping.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
creep up to the opening and have a look-see and see how many undead there are.
That's the foreman's office. This is the door to the foreman's office here.
All right.
Come on. Pinging seems to be broken. This one.
All right. You can uncloud that.
All right. I'm just going to bring. I can't grab him. Oh, because he's offline. Won't let me grab him because he's offline. Interesting. Okay. So Min.
I'm going to
First of
grab
all.
a few stones for magic stuff.
Okay. All right. Not a
Okay.
problem. Many stones around here.
Can I give guidance to Min as they go and sneak up?
Sure.
You got this.
Min, do you want to? Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Go ahead and roll a stealth for me then.
All right. Ooh. Well, might as well roll that d4.
Yeah.
All my good rolls went to my druid.
Oh my
Lucky
goodness.
7.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
That's heaven's number, Andrew. 7. It's got to be good, right?
Hopefully these
Yeah.
undead are very unaware of things. Wow. Okay, that's better.
All right. I'm just going to make a quick roll here.
Oh no.
All right. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, it does.
All right. So, Hayun, since you're kind of hanging back, watching Min go down this tunnel with a lantern hanging off one of your antlers, all you see is this ghastly-looking claw-like hand reach out from around the corner, grab Min, and yank them around the corner.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna canter up in there.
And hold on a second.
Do we need to roll initiative?
Yes, we do. As soon as I figure out how much damage you take, and you will need to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Let me bring this up here. All right. My computer's not happy right now. All right. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay, is this against poison?
It is not.
I know what this is. All right. Da, da, da. Well, at least that's good.
All right. You are not paralyzed, but you will
That's
take
good.
14 points of slashing damage from the claw that grabbed you. And you see here a
Oh, you
ghast.
rolled really well.
And so we'll start initiative.
Okay. I'm not getting the prompt to roll initiative for some reason.
Are any of you?
Nope.
I got it.
Oh,
Well,
I got it.
okay.
I think it's just
I
me.
see you rolled a 7, Min.
I
That's
did.
at least that's what came up for me. So
That's what I rolled for my stealth check. What?
no,
No,
it
I
seems-
guess it just. I'm not sure. It must have rolled it for me
it might have.
for some reason.
I didn't think it would do that, but I do see that you are on the tracker with an initiative
Okay.
of 7.
Yeah, it doesn't show on the journal side what I rolled, but I'm in the encounter tracker.
Okay. All right. So the gas will go first, and it'll take 2 more attacks on you.
Fun. Yeah, that hits.
All right. That's going to be the bite attack, which is 2d8 plus 3 damage. 11 points
Good.
of damage, piercing from the bite.
Okay.
And actually, that's the only attack it will make. And that is its turn. Jiho, you're by the door. Would you like to open it?
Do I hear what's going on? Do I hear like
Oh, yeah,
what
you'll
would I
hear
hear?
You heard
You'll
me
hear-
freak out.
Okay.
You heard me scream
And-
too.
Okay, yeah, then I'll go up to my buddy. It's like, what's going on?
Min got grabbed.
Oh, and then I'll take 5 steps back. It's like, you've got this, and give him bardic inspiration.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
Anything else
can
from
I-
Jiho?
Can I see, as a bonus action, can I see the gas if I'm like right here?
No, you cannot.
I definitely
Yeah.
want to get, yeah. You got this, Pat. I'll do this. I'll hold my action. If something hostile crawls out in my vision, I will, do I have a ranged something? I don't want to get close. I think I got to range something. Actions. Ha! I do have a light crossbow. I will shoot my light crossbow at a hostile target if they show up in my vision of range right here.
All right. Sounds good.
My ping's not working right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Hayun.
Do we have our investigator here with us?
Oh, yes. He is
Do we
here
ever-
too.
Okay.
He's just standing back. He's only supposed to be inspecting. Do I get the sense that I can grapple Min back from this ghastly hand?
You can try.
I don't. Oh, yeah. I'll try that first. A strength check.
Athletics. Yep.
Awesome. I have nothing for this.
Okay.
But I crit, so it's fine.
Nice. I just have to see what the gas rolls as you play tug of war with Min.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
this is taking
you
me
managed to
back.
pull Min out from its grasp,
Awesome.
and you want
Kinda
to drag
like-
Min back.
Yeah.
No, I need to punch it.
Outside of the, if we could just bring it out here first. I want to back up. It's real narrow. Yeah. Can we skedoodle back here with everyone else?
5, 10, 15. This is as far back as you
Okay.
can pull Min.
Excellent. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon and put the fans in front of us.
Nice. Okay. Excellent. Dong Sung.
I will put on my Death God regalia as a bonus action. And then as an action, I'll use Hallowed Guardian and give it to Min and Heian.
What does that
So
do
they'll
again?
get 1d4. You get 1d4 temp HP,
Okay.
and you have advantage against charmed or frightened for 1 minute.
Okay.
So you each get 2 temp HP.
All right. Min,
And
you're up.
then is it? No,
Oh, sorry.
I used all my actions. Yeah, I'm good. I used my actions. I'm good, and I'll hold my ground.
Okay.
All right. So Min is going to spend a key point and go into flow of generation form wood. And I'm going to use the ability that that allows me to create an object made out of replace my one of my attacks with an object made out of the thing, the element that I'm channeling. So this this gate of pure radiant light appears, like right here.
Okay.
It is an object. I believe anything that tries to pass through it takes a martial arts die of radiant damage. So 1d4.
Excellent. So cool. All right. So in addition to the flying fans in front of you, there is now this radiant gate. Anything else from Min?
That is. Can I sort of back up more and give? It's fine. I don't need to carry here on. She's an adult. I don't like people dragging me around, so I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Yeah. All right.
Fists up. Ready to go down.
All right. It is now the Ghast's turn. And I will say, yeah, Jiho, you can take a shot if you like, as a second one appears around the corner further down the tunnel.
Wow.
Do you want to shoot it?
There's a
He
6.
Oh, a 6. Okay. I
I'm
didn't see
not
that.
very martial. I am more of the mouthpiece. So I'm better at like the crowd talking thing, not so much the killing gas thing. So
All right.
with that bonus action where I shoot and I realize I missed wildly, Jiho just lays his light crossbow down on the ground, gives it a little pat, and says, "Yeah, we'll come up with something else next time." So I am no longer carrying my light crossbow, realizing that I'm terrible at it.
Okay. But this gas comes around the corner, sees the two of you, sees this radiant gate, the flying fans, a crossbow go whizzing past it, and ducks back around the corner. And you also hear the one here that attacked you just give a hiss, and you hear it kind of retreating back into its cave too. Go ahead and make an insight check, Min. And Hayan, you can make one as well.
Your bolt really scared him.
Yes, that's what I
Yeah.
intended to do, was scare them.
The
Oh,
duality.
God.
The duality.
Duality.
Yeah, Hayan really is convinced it was the bolt that scared them away.
Mhm. I mean, I'd be scared if someone was shooting at me.
Do I get any insight with a 13?
The 13, you find it odd that they would retreat, but that's about all you know.
I don't think, don't think that was, no offense, but I could have caught that really easily. Let's see. How long does my gate stay up?
Jiho and Dong Sung, can you guys make perception checks for me, please? Jiho, you hear voices coming back from where you guys came from down this tunnel. and they're approaching.
Familiar voices like the foreman and the miners, or
I'll say with an 18, you do recognize one of the voices as the foreman, and you hear him say something along the lines of, "We have to find them. Bring them back. I don't care if you have to chop their heads off."
Is it my turn yet?
It is now your turn.
Cool. Hey, uh, run! They're gonna chop our heads off, and I'm gonna duck over into this office
All right.
because I definitely don't want to go down the hand tunnel. What is this?
All
5,
right.
15. All right, so I can definitely get in there.
All right. So you are in this little office.
Okay, I do close the door behind me.
Okay.
Anyone else? I mean, unless you have hooves, I'm pretty sure you can open a door. I'm pretty
I have
sure that.
hands too.
Okay. Now, am I in a vicinity? Since I'm in here, I don't want to like. It's bonus action to hide, right?
If you're a rogue, yeah.
Oh, I'm not one of those in this campaign. I'm gonna use my
Or
action.
an action.
I'm gonna use my action to search if this is a real desk.
All right.
Might as well
Uh,
get all out of my turn before I lose a head.
all right. So you see this room. There's a desk with a unlit candle on it. Do have dark vision?
I do.
Okay. You see notebooks on top scattered about desk as well. There's a mattress folded neatly lying in a corner. There is a pungent odor of mildew lingering in the air. You see several hooks have been hammered into the wall above the mattress and a bag hanging from one of the hooks.
Ooh.
Uh,
I want to search the bag.
okay. You go to the bag instead of the desk.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So the bag will be down here at the far end of the room.
Hang on. I don't have enough room or enough space for that. We'll just search the desk.
All right. Go ahead and make an investigation for me. All right. You see scattered about um, the desk a book that looks of particular interest called, oh, where did it go? How come? Where did it go? Any bookmarks in this thing? Sorry. There we go. Called the Black Pearl Text.
And knowing the situation and what I heard, and knowing that we got people coming and I've alerted everybody, I'm just gonna tuck away that book and any loose papers just in like a shuffle of what I've gotten into to investigate further or whatever else I grab, and just kind of crouch down under this table because it's just like, ha, no, I have a thing. Is that a bonus action thing? All right, I'll let the next person go, but if it's a bonus action to turn into my little necklace, I'm gonna do it underneath the table.
Okay.
I will chime in after to make sure it's a bonus action. If it's not, then I'm just ducked underneath the desk, not taking a hiding action or anything. I'm just kind of being very small Jiho.
Okay. Park Yejun is going to walk towards the voices and say, "I've got this. They won't harm the inspector of the magistrate." and walks right up the tunnel.
They're gonna kill him.
Ayun.
No, I wasn't ready. I've been debating this whole time. Oh, what are you saying, Mel? You're muted.
Who? Me?
No.
No, me. Min looks at like him from where they have their hands up and says, sir, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Gosh, I mean, we're kind of in a really great hidey hole if it weren't for these friends that we've just made. I don't know if I can really
They've
step
gone away
around
now,
men.
right?
They're
that
retreating.
Kayla's-
Yeah, but I still want to know what's going on. Can I step around?
You notice Min has like a huge bite out of their arm that is just streaming blood, and a like a slash across their chest.
Do you want healing?
That might be nice. Yeah, I feel sort of lightheaded.
Okay, yeah, I'll give cure wounds to Min.
Okay.
You have a potion, don't you?
Oh, I already rolled it.
That's nice. I could also drink a potion.
Yeah, you got that 8 back, and then can I move my fans towards these gassed guys?
Sure.
They're
Which
already
one?
up. Which one? Probably the one that's like more like in the same horizontal line as us.
Okay. So down the corridor, just around the corner.
Yeah.
You're chasing after him. How far can you move him? 30 feet?
That's 60 feet.
60 feet.
I think. Let me go back up and look at
the
it.
initial range is 60 feet, but you can move it 20 feet per turn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So if I put it right in front of us earlier, that would have been... Yeah, I don't know if I can get to any one of them from there. If I can only move it 20 feet afterwards.
To hit them anyway. You can't
Yeah.
really do that back here.
Well, if you've got your little radiant gate up, maybe I'll move them if they're like right here. I could move my fans out in front of us the other way. Like right here. I don't know what else I can really do besides I guess I can crouch. I start to like try to crouch on my hooves. Get full.
You might not want to do that. It's
I can squat a little bit. My rear end goes down. The lanterns are just swinging off these antlers. There's really nothing else.
Be up on your feet just in case we gotta run.
I'm still on them. I'm just closer to the ground. I'm not gonna move from here, I think, because Min's on one side and those friends, and then we're already kind of out of the viewpoint.
Okay.
Wait, actually, you have tremor sense. So
I do. Up to I think it's just 30 feet though.
30 feet. Oh,
it's not doing me much
good. Be able to sense them. That is
30 feet. You do hear with your tremor sense.
You can sense that
one
one.
up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to sense it.
Yeah, but I can't get my fans up there.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't move around you. So I'm going
yeah, you can. You can move through an ally. Just cause double movement.
Okay. Oh, mathing. Hold on. So that'd be like 10 feet to move there instead of just...
Yeah, I won't get too close enough.
Is your gate gonna get me?
Yeah, it's a solid object.
Can't step over it?
I can't. Nope.
Cool. Never mind.
Sorry.
It's all right. We're gonna... Maybe me and my fans will peek out a little bit more over here.
It's 5 by 5. Yeah, it's like
that'll be my turn.
Tall B8.
Okay.
You could jump over it, maybe.
What is your passive perception Yun.
Let's find out together. Alchemy says it's 14.
Okay. Good enough. Dong Sung, what would you like to do?
I feel like there's not much I can do at the moment.
What is Dong Sung's passive perception?
I think it's just 12.
Okay.
I'm not proficient in it.
Okay.
So I just get +2. Okay. Since I saw Jiho book it to that room, and Park Yi-jun, think I'm gonna back up Park Yi-jun. So I will move here. Move here and provide backup. If they get hostile with him, I will chuck my stones at them, or a stone, I guess. And then bonus action, Hunter's Mark on the foreman. Or I can only prepare ready one action, right? I can't do both.
Yeah.
Okay. Then if any hostility occurs, I'll chuck my stone at the one that attacks first.
All right. Min.
Oh, bonus action. I will assimilate my staff.
Okay, cool.
So that's
Okay, cool. So, all right. Min is going to use let's see. If you need to know, my passive perception is 15. I'm just gonna move one. Let's see. So that's 10 feet. And that's that's 30 feet.
Okay.
So that's
I'll say
my
as soon as you retreat back out of the tunnel here, you see something, a dark, shadowy thing crawling across the surface of the ceiling towards you.
Oh, okay, that's not good. I don't have any ranged attacks. I'm gonna yell, "Heads up! Kande! Get him!" I'm gonna give Kande a slap on the shoulder as I run by. Sir, I would really suggest not trying to speak to the foreman without backup. And then let's see. A shadowy shape crawling across the ceiling. Yeah, and I'm just gonna use my action to dash. Since I'm right next to the inspector.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. I'm just going to bring a couple more individuals onto the map. So the one at the rear is the foreman. Jiho, what would you like to do?
I would like to. I like how we're trying to reason with Cult Fanatic 1 and the foreman. I just that's meta. I see the name of it. I just but Jiho is very much hidden in here.
I can change
whispers.
them. I can change them.
Okay. Oh, we've got plenty of negotiation
Well,
going, even
the
though I
idea
can't
that
talk. I'm gonna search the bag now.
All right.
I might as well get everything I can out of here before I have to start talking our way out of here.
Okay. You grab the bag off the hook and you look inside, and what you see is odd because it is simply a black void.
Would I know what this is?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
I mean, I know what this is, but would I know what this is?
why don't you stick your hand in?
You have no idea what this is.
Damn it.
It's a freaky looking bag with endless void on the other side.
Okay, I'm searching through the bag, so when I put my hand in, what happens?
You put your hand in?
Yeah, like I'm shuffling through the bag. It's dark. I got dark vision. I'm trying to see what's in there, so I just dip my hand in.
You put your hand in.
Oh God. It's one of those things that we hit and it gets bigger, isn't it?
Well, above the table, there are two types of bags that have this feature. One is good and one is very, very, very bad.
Okay. You don't know which one I grabbed.
This adventure was not made for people who make bad decisions, unfortunately.
My
Andrew was
decision,
wrong, and we only had one more session, and it's this one.
my decision was based on my meta knowledge of thinking this is a fucking yeah.
The good one.
Yeah.
Fortunately for you,
Did you
as
think-
you reach your hand in, you feel something at the bottom. You feel almost like 3 stones at the bottom of this void-like bag.
Can I only grab one?
I don't know how big they are. Let me double check.
Are you in my pocket?
Oh shit, that would be funny.
No. Okay. When you feel them, they're not. You pull them out.
If I can grab them all, I guess.
Yeah,
If
they're
not, I
just
would.
they're tiny little ball-like things.
Okay.
And when you pull them out, they are round flasks. And inside is what looks to be some strange bluish gas.
Okay, so I will tuck those in a pocket for easy access. And this bag is intriguing because there was nothing in there, and I pulled something out of it. I will kind of tuck that away for more. Actually, I have stuff tucked away. I'll throw the books and paper in there, and then just put the bag underneath my robes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not knowing that the books and paper are going to disappear or anything.
All right.
I appreciate you. We are good not metagaming.
So you have I'll say that was your free object interaction to take the bag off the hook and an action to pull those
Okay.
things out and replace them with your other things. So what
So
would
I
you
have
like to
enough.
do?
I have enough movement to leave the room, but I shut
Mhm.
the door, so I'll move here and just kind of listen to see what's going on, and then on my next turn I'll be able to come out because I don't
Okay.
want to do a bunch of
I'll
free
let you use
objects.
your bonus action to open the door if you want.
I don't want to die. Okay, I open the door and I sit here, and I'll kind of whisper out to who do I see? I see Conde, who's MIA, Heyun,
Yeah.
who's luminescent antlers, and I'll just look at Heyun and I'll like hold the marbles out with the blue gas. I'm like, I don't know what this is, and then I'll put them back in my pocket.
All right.
And yeah, that's my turn. We'll see if our
I'm gonna.
angry men can defuse the situation up there.
Um, where is Min's turn? I'm going to say Kang De and Yejun act at the same time. Kang De will take a couple shots at this thing here.
At what thing? Not this thing over here, right?
This thing
Wow,
hanging
nice
off the
job,
ceiling.
Conte.
Okay. Oh shit! I didn't even notice that. I'm going back in the room. Not yet.
You
All right,
show me that
and
stuff and then you disappear again.
so that is the miss. He gets 2 shots, I believe. Wait, what level
No,
are you
he
guys?
doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
We're
4.
level 4.
Damn, you guys are only level 4. Oh,
Andrew, you
Yeah.
can
shit.
also play as him and then like use all the actions.
Right. I can, but alchemy's just really slow when I do that. So I'd
Boo,
rather just
alchemy.
roll.
Just kidding, alchemy. We love you.
Were
Work
we supposed to
quicker.
be level 5 at the beginning of this?
No, you get level 5 if you survive this. This mine.
So, fun fact:
Okay,
I am
yeah.
very equipped to play an archer character. If you want to give me control, just know everything's getting yeeted with arrows. Everything.
All right. I'm gonna say Ejun. He's walking up with his hands up in the air and says, "Friends, there's no need for you to follow us. We're perfectly fine down here on our own. But thank you so much for providing an escort. And I'll just make a quick roll for him.
That's not bad.
They stop their advance, the fanatics and the foreman. Gassed 2, by the way, is the pudding, and it's going to move right above. Right above Kang De. That's all I can do, though. Hai Yun, what would you like to do?
I roll for panic. No. Oh, I don't like this thing being above Kangdae. Is Radiant Gate still up on the other side?
Yeah, it's still up.
Right on.
Yeah. As long as I'm in the form, which is 10 minutes.
How high above us feet wise is our friend on the ceiling?
20 feet.
I don't know if I can get if they're right here and it goes 20 feet just to get up. I hypotenuse that. It's probably a little longer.
Quick maths.
Cool. Can I position my fans above Kangdae? Like in between Kangdae and our friend on the ceiling.
Sure can.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna look back towards these gassed friends. All right. Well, there's the thing is there, and I'm going to let's see. 1, 2, 3. Are these like crates? What are these on the ground?
Those are carts that are not on the track.
Cool. That's not as helpful as I'd want it to be. Think again. Let's use the measuring tool. Get nervous. I like hug the wall. Just to about there.
All right.
I think that's it. I'm just lantern swinging nervous.
Okay. Dong Sung.
So these fanatics and the foreman aren't doing anything?
They paused for a moment when they see your inspector standing there. The foreman, the two cult fanatics, kind of looking over their shoulder at the foreman for instructions, because
What do these people look like?
they look
Like for real.
like miners.
In
They look like the miners.
game. All right.
But
Okay.
they are hesitating because they know the position that this inspector has, and they know the trouble that they could get into if they harm him.
Okay. And did you say something about the black pudding thing?
Yeah, it's right over Kong Day now.
Okay.
Yayon, did you use your action?
No, I did not. I moved spiritual weapon, but I have not used my action.
You could use your action for something.
I'd like to
In wild
hold
shape,
it in case the pudding like attacks Kong Day. But I will be right back.
Yeah, I'm going to free action speak to the fanatics. Be like, hey, what are you guys doing in here? What do you need from us? And then I point to the black pudding and go, what is that? And then I will use Hunter's Mark on the black pudding.
Okay.
And I will ready an action to chuck my magic stone at it. If it like drops on Kong Day or does anything hostile.
Okay.
While awaiting the answers from these guys.
Okay. I don't know why the black pudding gets to go before Kong Day. What happened there? I'm not sure. Oh no. Okay.
I don't know. So the encounter is all messed up. It says that it's Paki Jun's turn now.
Yeah. It is kind of screwed up. It kind of
We still
popped
have
back up.
footmen.
Because I do know that Kong Day should be going before the pudding. So I'm just gonna move. He's not
Kanye's
gonna
not
stand.
even on there, I think.
Yeah. No, he's not. I said he moved at the same time as Yejun.
Oh, okay.
But Kong Day is not gonna sit underneath a pudding. He'll move back here.
Kong Day eats puddings. He does not sit underneath them.
And he will shoot it.
That hits, I bet.
That's gonna hit. That's gonna be a D8. All right, way to go, Kong Day. Okay. Hyun is already gone. Dong Sung is gone. Black Pudding will now go.
Oh no.
Hyun, are you back yet? And Dong Sung, you have a held action too. Did you want to throw your stone at it?
Is it gonna drop on Heian?
Oh yeah.
Then yes. As soon as I see it like drooping down from the ceiling, I'm gonna chuck my stone at it.
Okay.
So let's be +6.
10.
So 16, and then
That's a hit.
+6, 16. Cool. That'll be 1d4 +4 bludgeoning, or 1d6 plus bludgeoning.
Hey,
Nice.
max damage.
10 damage.
10 damage. All right. Okay.
Throw a fastball right into its side.
Okay.
Bloop.
Hi Yun.
Yeah,
You had a held action.
I did. I see some things have happened.
The pudding is right above you. It's about to drop on you. I'll let you use a held action if you like.
I'd avoided my fans. Cool. Awesome. It's right above
Do you
me.
have any?
And it
Do you have
is
any
oozing
spells?
down towards you.
I have spells. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to use. Moonbeam probably would also not be great if it's right on me.
Yeah, you probably should have brought that before on the turn before. But
cool.
You
Can
have, like-
I cast? Let's see. I don't know what kind of creature this is, though. That's fine. Sorry, I did not expect to come back in a
I
mute
assume
and
it's
make
an
a decision.
ooze. I think we all
Well,
can
yeah.
tell that.
That'll work.
No. Okay. I already used all my movement. None of these. I mean, I have nothing that's probably gonna to work on this.
I mean, you could it's big enough that you could get a moonbeam in that doesn't get you but
It's
gets
like
it.
just a part of it.
Yeah. So moonbeam has it's a 10-foot radius, or is it a 5-foot radius?
5.
It's 5. I just
5.
also
So
yeah.
you
Sorry,
could
I know
get
I'm
one,
taking
like
forever.
you could cast it right here. Sorry, it's not letting me ping.
No,
So
I
it would
saw
just
it.
get the edge since it's large. It would get it, but not you.
Sure. Let's do that. I cast this.
Okay.
That's weird. It shouldn't be an attack. But
It has to make a Constitution. Yeah, and then yeah, I'm curious why it rolled it with an attack, but that's all right.
So I
Or
will
take
make a
2d10.
Constitution save.
yeah,
For it. So I have to
low
select
rolls on
it.
the d10s, unfortunately. But
Come on.
let me tell you, there's a lot you can do with Moonbeam and some undead.
All right.
Ugh.
So it makes his con save.
It takes
You guys
one,
see some
I
light,
think.
but that's pretty much it. Yeah, it
It's
takes
1
1
radiant.
point of damage.
1 point of damage. Okay.
1 point of radiant damage.
All right.
I also need to roll a d6 for my Hunter's Mark too.
Okay, go ahead. Roll
Forgot
that
to do
d6.
Ooh! D6 like you today.
Nice.
And what kind of damage is that?
Take it.
It's the same damage
Bludgeoning.
as what was applied.
Yeah. Magical bludgeoning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys have done a
Yeah,
fair amount of
magical
damage to
bludgeoning.
it. It is still quite large though, and it drops directly upon you, Yun. You will take 1d8 of acid damage immediately. 7 points of acid damage. And
You have 2 temp HP.
Oh, it's true. You have some temp HP. What weapon and armor are you wearing and holding?
I don't think I've actually pulled any of my weapons out into my hand, but they're all probably strapped to me, which would be my sickle, and I think my regular fan. I think I put the wind fan like in a bag. And then armor-wise, scroll. Man, what? Armor. Why? Just like simple leather.
I think druids
Light
start
leather?
with leather
Okay.
armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this thing is starting to eat away at your leather armor and your sickle, as you are now kind of coated with this black ooze. And as long as it is there, you can try to move away from it. That's not a problem when it's your turn. But as long as you're in contact with this black ooze, you will continue to. Those items will
You should
continue
also
to deteriorate.
You should also roll concentration for the moonbeam.
Yeah, because you did take the damage.
Mm-hmm.
I think that passes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not a problem. All right. So black pudding is done. Cult fanatic is going to hold their action. The foreman says, "I told you not to come down here. It's now I have to take care of you myself. I did not want it to come to this, but you have forced my hand." And he orders his footmen to attack. And on their turn, they'll rush forward and swing.
Okay.
It's going to be one hit. One hit. All right, so Pak Jihan is going to take 6 points of damage. Okay. Done. Min, what would you like to do?
Okay. Min's going to just walk forward. Shove. I don't want to use any of my attacks. Said, "Sir, back up!" And I'm going to switch to air form. So you suddenly smell ozone as I clobber this guy. Cult Fanatic 1. So let me roll first with my sword. Does an 18 hit?
It certainly does.
Okay, so he's gonna take 10 slashing, and let me just Another d4 of lightning damage. Let me just roll that. D4 plus 3. And 15 damage total, 10 slashing and 5 lightning.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to Flurry of Blows. So, does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I realize this is the extra damage is on every attack.
Wow.
Yeah. I wasn't doing it before because I was like, huh? But considering we're struggling to survive, I'm gonna take that extra damage. And if it's like the clincher, I'll make sure to tell them that. Like normal. Okay, so that's an extra 7 lightning damage on top of the 4 bludgeoning.
All right, it's another 11 points. All right, he's badly wounded from this, but he's still
Okay,
up.
one more hit. Let's see if I can hit him again. I think that hits.
That's a hit.
Yeah. So 7 bludgeoning.
All right, that's enough to take him out.
Yeah. I think Min isn't paying attention and breaks this guy's neck. You hear a crack as they kick around, like the smell of ozone's like whoo through the air, and Min just stares. Oops. Sir, I really think you should get back.
Yeah, you see the inspector just kind of look a little surprised at the fact that you just broke this guy's neck when he was trying to parlay with them. Anything else from Min?
They slashed him.
End of turn for Min?
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay. Jiho. Oh, you're muted.
Yep.
I can't hear you.
We're gonna summon my inkblot right here.
All right. I really do need a little.
How are we going to tell the difference? It's just going to be 2 black things going. Ooh.
This one now has full arms and legs. We've upgraded from the stick figure to an actual body.
All right. Let me.
Last time he had fingers, but all the fingers are even-ish.
All right. That's not what I want to do. Show.
All right. So it's supposed to take its turn after me, not with me. I'm going to skadoosh back in here because it's its own thing.
Okay. You leave the door open?
No, I don't need to see it.
Okay. So you close the door?
Yes.
Okay. And go ahead and make attacks with your ink blot.
I am commanding it. It does inky things. It does on the cube, it's going to do an ink slam. So it's a D20. I'm not quite sure what the modifier is, if any. So let me look.
A 10's going to hit anyway.
Oh, okay, cool. Takes 1d8 plus my proficiency bonus acid damage, so it'll get +2 to that. and it must make an acrobatics or athletics check against my spell save DC. On a failure, it's grappled and spend an action on its next turn to try to escape. My DC is a 14. I will roll the D8 for damage.
Don't bother. It is immune to acid damage.
Oh. Well, it can still be grappled.
It can still be grappled, though.
So it has to athletics or acrobatics 14 or better.
I'll get +3 on this die roll.
It is grappled.
It's grappled. Somehow your inkblot has managed to grapple a pudding. Quite sure how that works.
They're cousins. They know how to fight. It's like when you fight with
Alright.
your brother, he always knows how to hit you the hardest.
All right. So this is a very strange scene with an inkblot, which is black, grappling a black pudding. All right. Bit of a mess going on there.
Just different
anything-
viscosities.
Exactly.
So my ink blot should be immune to acid damage too. Correct? Yep, damage immunity is acid, so they're just not going to hurt each other and just wrestle. It's going to be
Apparently,
mud literally wrestling instead of mud wrestling.
that's pretty cool. It's like your inkblot. It's like your own mini black pudding. Almost.
That's my turn. Oh, I got a bonus. No, we're hiding in here. Yeah, Jiho's very interested in this bag. That's what he'll be focused on while Inky's doing his job.
All right. Since you are still able to move of your own accord, Haiyun, Kangdae is just simply going to take a few steps back, as he typically does, and will fire another arrow at this thing. That's a hit. Wow, nice damage. All right, and Yejun, I just want to see what he can do here. He looks a little annoyed at Yumin for having killed this individual. Yeah, he is not a combat dude, for sure. He will simply say, "Good foreman, please call off your men here before we have yet another unnecessary death. This is rather pointless." And he's going to make a persuasion roll here. All right. And with that, you see the other cult fanatic. He sees his friend just get his neck snapped. He sees he's badly outnumbered with 4 of you, plus a strange ink wrestling match going on behind you. And he looks to be retreating when it comes to his turn. Haiyun.
Yeah. I guess the black pudding only takes the damage on its turn from here on out.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. I want to be clean. I'm gonna try to, they're wrestling, so can I just boogie on out?
It will be able to get an opportunity attack on you
While it's grappled?
While it's grappled, yeah.
Boo.
Unless you disengage.
No, I want to hit it while it's grappled. Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take my regular fan out.
Okay.
Well, that's not great.
A 9 is going to hit.
Oh, right on. If I hit a creature that hasn't taken their turn yet, I deal an additional D4, which I think is that second one. Like the first one is just
Okay. And the regular one. Okay. So it's already
Yeah.
has taken its turn. The fan is more like that extra damage is more like a surprise kind of thing.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it
no
takes.
worries.
Oh no, it's the second roll. No, it's the first roll. 1d4. Okay. So it's the 1. So 6 damage. And is that slashing damage?
It is.
Oh no.
All right. You take your fan, you slice at it, and you cut it in half. There are now 2 black puddings in front of you.
Just like in Minecraft.
You can hit one of them with your spiritual weapon still.
Yeah, I can bring those up, but also that's 2 of them that'll be within the range of Moonbeam if it spawns in the same spot.
Yeah. They take damage on their turn.
Yeah. Do I get to have both of those up? Spiritual weapons and Moonbeam?
Yeah, because they're
Yes.
not. Spiritual weapon is not concentration.
Yeah.
Right on. Let's bring those fans in. 'Cause they were over Kong Day when Kong Day was like, well, right where you put that guy. So I'm gonna smack the new one with the fans.
Okay.
And that's a melee spell attack, which would be plus wisdom plus
7?
proficiency.
Plus 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do where's my little die? This plus 6. Be dirty 20. And then I believe that's a D8 on spiritual weapon.
Yes. Force damage, not slashing.
Yeah, 3 force.
Okay. That's
3
on
plus
the.
your
Oh, you're right. It is plus something. Let me get back over there.
plus 4 plus your spell attack. Plus
3
your
plus.
spell
So
mod.
7 force.
Yeah.
To get.
Total 7 force. Okay. And that was on the new one that popped
That's
up?
on the new one because it popped up right where the fans were.
Okay.
So. And then they're both within Moonbeam because it was on the outer edge. I believe.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
They'll take damage on their turn.
Yeah, they'll have to make the con save again.
Okay.
But for now, I think that's all I can do.
Cool. So these puddings are pretty damaged. All right. Cult fanatic. Actually, hold on. Where did it go? Dang Sung, you're up.
Do the cultists have like any markings on them or something, some kind of insignia that designates what cult they're part of?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope. They just look
All
like
right,
miners.
The foreman answer my. Okay. Did the foreman answer my question about why what they're doing in here?
Yeah, he would have said, you shouldn't be in here. It's either your head or mine, and I would much rather it be your head.
Okay. Well, that's not cool. I am going to. Since they split, does my 100 mark only get one of them or both of them? How's that
It'll only have the original one.
Or do I have to pick?
Yeah, it'll only
Which
be the
one's the
first
original?
one here.
The one that's grappled?
Yeah, the one that's grappled.
Okay. Okay. I will move over here. Throw my stone, my second stone at this one. That is d20 plus 6. Nope, not that one. 12 hits, right?
12 hits.
Sweet. Then, what was it? D6 plus 4, plus another D6. Nine total.
All right.
Bludgeoning.
Cool.
Magic bludgeoning.
And
then I will use the. Is it pudding?
Is it pudding? It's still up.
Okay. All right. If it's still up, then yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to make it not move. Make it.
Oh, I bet it's a charisma save, right?
I know it's grappled, but
okay.
Yeah, charisma save 14.
All right. Oh my God.
Something tells me that this ooze does not have great charisma.
Yeah, the charisma score is 1, so their
You're stuck.
modifier's -5. That'll be a whole 1. So yeah, they're not moving anywhere.
Nice. That thing is stuck. Not going nowhere. Where are you going?
Right.
Nowhere.
It's small now.
Yeah, they have shrunk because they have been split. I'm just trying to make them smaller here. And Dongsun, is anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So yeah, they're both kind of smallish now. It is now their turn. So the first one is grappled, but it can still make an attack on you, Haeyun, which it will do.
Before they take their attacks, they need to make the con save for Moonbeam.
Thank you for reminding me. They
It's
get
14.
All right, so they'll get a +3 to their roll. First one that is grappled fails. The second one fails.
Okay, so 2d10 radiant. I can't tell if I hit 2 or 3. Oh, 2. Okay.
Ooh, that's much better than last time.
I finally got it to
14.
work right.
So 20. Okay, 14 points of damage, sorry. Okay. And 14 to this one too. Wow, okay. So these poor puddings are looking a little rough, but they are still able to make their attacks.
Boo. Okay. They earned it.
So this one will move up, and you're going to get a series of attacks on you, Haeyun.
Awesome.
All right, so the first attack, they only get 1 attack each.
Ooh.
Do they have anything added to that?
Yeah, it'll be in 30-20.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So you'll take 1d6 bludgeoning damage plus 3, which is
4.
4 plus
Ooh,
48 acid damage.
yikes.
Great. Cool.
15 acid damage.
Yep, that stings.
So your leather armor now, by the way, is now -2.
Okay.
And second attack.
I think leather armor is just an 11 AC. I think it's gone, basically.
Yeah, the armor is destroyed. The penalty reduces to AC 10. So yeah, you're not wearing your armor's just disintegrated.
Oh, all my doodads.
You're in your underoos.
My hide is showing. Yeah, that'll
Right.
hit.
So the bludgeoning damage.
It's not looking great.
So that's another 4 points of bludgeoning and another 48.
There's literally no way I stay up after this. Yeah,
17
Ow.
points of acid damage.
I am down.
Right. And you can see Hayun's corpse start to be eaten and dissolved by this pudding.
They eat my lanterns.
Cult fanatic number
Wait,
2.
is she dead?
She's down. And next turn, they will
Okay.
continue to do damage to her.
Okay, yeah.
Cult fanatic number 2 is going to disengage and say, I don't think I want any part of this. Footman is going to say, what the fuck? Get back there and fight, you coward. And he's going to run up the tunnel too.
Get back there and fight, you coward, as you run away.
Min, you're up.
Okay. Min is quickly seeing what's happened to Hyeon, is going to turn on their heel, yell, Jiho! Heal her! And
No.
she dies.
You still have a potion, don't you?
Furiously at the place where they know Jiho is and says, if she dies, it's your fault.
We'll just send her.
You have a potion, don't you?
Just send me on, perform my rites instead of healing me. That'd actually be so funny.
I don't want to go
Don't you have
touch
a potion,
her.
or did you use
Yeah, I
it?
don't want to go touch her.
Can't you cast healing word?
I may have switched spells knowing that we were gonna get a little screwed in here, so that may not be available to me right now.
Why? Healing word is the spell you use if you're getting
Hey.
screwed.
That was before we started session.
All right, man. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm
Did
gonna
you use your
punch
potion,
these.
man?
Okay. Yeah. Since this is frustrating. Min is going to use the potion and bring Gaon back up with her
right.
action. Let's see. What do I have in my equipment?
Is it just a regular healing potion?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2. Yeah. Let me roll that. Sorry. All right, you get 6 HP back. All right. Tell me if I can do this. Can I use my Step of the Wind? Normally it would be for me to disengage. Can I use it to disengage Hyeon instead by pulling her back?
Oh, cool.
I spend a key point.
Interesting. Can you describe? Can you read what that does? Is it just like a Misty Step?
No. It's Step of the Wind. You can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn. Your jump distance is doubled for that turn.
Okay. Yeah, sure. If you have movement left, I'll allow you to use your bonus action to effectively disengage Hyun from the situation
Yeah.
and
I can
drag
put
her away.
myself in front instead. So I'll take any damage.
Okay. And where would you like to go?
And where do you yank me
For
back
Hyeon
to?
to go or me?
Oh, you just basically want to drag her away like this, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she doesn't take any opportunity attacks from them.
Okay. Okay.
And sort of put myself between.
Okay.
Like
Very
think about
poetic.
spend a key point.
Yep. Very cool. You guys are just dragging each other around this map.
Stay back. Does your yeah.
All right. That was your action, your bonus action, and your movement. Okay.
Yep.
Jiho, you're up.
I'm going to poke my head out of my hidey hole.
Okay.
They'll move. This one's still grappled, correct?
Yes. What is your passive perception?
What's that? 10 plus my wisdom. So
Um,
where's that at?
It's 10 plus your
Oh,
wisdom
15.
plus
15?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You see poking their heads around a corner.
Oh,
The two
fucking hell.
ghasts.
All right. I believe.
Did they get through Min's gates?
They would have taken damage to go through them, right? 1d4, you said? Sorry, you're muted.
Yeah, it's 1d4 radiant.
Yeah.
Do you
Can
want me
you
to
roll
roll
that?
that, or-
Yeah, please.
Okay. That's 2 radiant damage each.
Okay.
Third level.
Okay.
Stupid.
All right, Jiho.
I will use Shatter. Place it right there to get both those. They have to do a con saving throw.
You can get Min too if you want.
No, I'm going over here.
Okay.
First one makes it, and the second one fails.
So they take.
Looks like 13 damage if they fail, and half if they make it.
Yep.
All right. All right. So you cast Shatter against the wall. Shards of rock and stone come flying out at these two ghasts. They reel from the sudden burst of energy beside them, but they're bloodied. If ghasts have blood, but still up.
It rolled a 3d8. Okay, there it is. Yep. All right. That's. Shit. See, that's all I got. I was hoping I could cast spells
That's
through.
a lot.
What?
You bloodied the guts.
And we're gonna go back here and shut the door. Free object interaction.
All right. And
Oh no!
you're-
Wait! I has my ink blot. My ink blot hasn't taken damage, but I can give bardic inspiration to Min.
Okay.
So we'll do that as a
thank
bonus
you.
action.
Okay.
What do you say to Min, who just told
Exactly.
you it's your fault if Yeon dies?
I will say, with more training, the ink blot can heal her, but I'm not going up there to touch anything, and I go back in here.
All right. What does your ink
Min
blot do?
blinks.
Oh, yeah.
Now, a little weirded out, but they're gonna take it.
Can my ink blot grapple
Might
two
use that for a
creatures?
death save soon.
No, they cannot.
And he's already grappled. They're immune. He don't have. Oh, if they're grappled, can I pull them?
Yes.
All right. His movement. Let me see what his movement is.
Just ping where you would like to drag this pudding.
He's okay. He's only 25 feet movement, so I can only move 10, right?
Yeah.
So I want to move them away to here.
Kinda
Is where
like-
my yeah.
there.
And then my ink
Okay.
blot would be yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my ink blot would have to be to the left of it because
Okay.
that's two. Yeah.
All right.
Because he can only move 10. So yeah, we'll separate but equal.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Yijun looks at the fleeing cultist and foreman, kind of, and that's how it just needed. They just needed to be reasoned with. He turns around and sees Ayun in dire straits. Says, "Now, get up. We have work to do," and he will cast Cure Wounds on you. At second level. Oops.
What a good fancy lad.
And you will get 15 hit points back. All right.
I like wobbly, start standing up.
Like a deer with wobbly legs, just like Bambi.
Yeah.
All right. The ghasts will take their turn
About
to
Kang Day.
retreat. Oh, Kang Day. Thank you for reminding me. Kang Day will fire the arrow at the one in front of Min. He has to roll really poorly to miss. All right, so that's going to be another damage. All right, Kang Day, in true Kang Day fashion, manages to kill this pudding. Haha. All right, and this pudding is now dead in front of you. The other one is grappled. Yun, it is your turn. You are
Yeah.
prone, but alive.
I shout out some thanks. There's significantly less jangling as some of my bits and bobs got like eaten by the pudding. I will spend half my movement to stand. Let's see here. It's just the gas that are retreating and this one now that's with the ink blot.
That's correct.
Yeah. I think you still have your spiritual weapon up. I don't think it goes down when you do.
Yep.
Oh,
Still up.
heck yeah. And it's near that one already, so
Yep.
it's going to do that one again.
Yep.
Thank you.
Go
I
ahead
would
and
not
whack
have
it.
remembered that. My spectral fans. Lots of fan action this time around. So d20 plus 6. Right on. And then it's a d8 plus 4. A radiant. No. What is it?
Force. I think.
Force. Yes, thank you.
All right. So your fans bludgeon,
No, wait.
swing into this pudding, not cutting it, but pummeling it with their magical energy. It is still up, though. You do see bits of pudding kind of go flying everywhere as the fans dig into it.
For the first time this whole game, Hyun cusses underneath her breath. Just a little. Shit. And then tries to prop herself back up. I think. Yeah, that's my bonus action, my movement. Action wise. Ooh. No, that doesn't. Spell. I could. I don't want to do Moonbeam again. Are these things immune to poison?
Don't know.
just
They are immune to
acid?
acid, though.
Those feel very similar. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna reach out and I'm gonna give Min guidance.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bardic and guidance. Nice.
Stacked.
Does guidance only works on checks though, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Not attack rolls.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're feeling
Alright.
so capable right now. Super capable.
All right. Is that it for
Alright.
Hyun then?
I
As
think
you're
so.
Brought back to life. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang Sung.
All right, I'll use my last stone on this last black pudding.
Alrighty.
Plus 6, so that's 10.
That is a hit.
10 hits, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Since that one's Hunter's marked, it gets 2d6 plus 4. So 8.
All right.
8 magical
Describe
bludgeoning.
for me how Dang Sung destroys this last piece of pudding.
I curveball
Slurp.
the stone into the pudding, and the pudding just blows up in front of the ink blot's face.
Nice. It'll
So if the
splat-
black pudding was like any different color of the ink blot, it would just like splat all over his face.
All right. I'm going to end the
Still
combat
initiative?
here.
Okay. Then I will, after doing that, I will push this cart, this one, and block this little space, if that's possible.
Okay.
I don't know the cart situation.
Yep. What is your strength?
Not good. It's 10, so 0. Do you want me to roll for it?
Yeah, please make an athletics check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right.
Our
You
young
find
strong
some
lad.
inner strength. And you heave this cart that is not on any tracks and is quite massive in and of its own right, and you push it into the entrance of this tunnel to block it.
I'm on that mama bear energy and just adrenaline's going through me. If I had adrenal glands.
Okay. Well, you survived the first room of the silver mine. Where would you like to go now?
Home.
We should. Home, yeah.
Hey, and are you okay?
That sounds great.
Oh. Yeah, no,
oh
yeah, no,
no,
I'm
your
okay.
armor's all.
Yeah. It's okay. It was only
Maybe we
tribe
should take
heirloom.
a break.
Andrew.
Well, you can go back to your tribe after this.
Oh,
Get you a new.
no.
We need to. Oh, Min looks over at the body of the guy that they killed and say, "We should probably do his rites."
Yeah.
In a place like this, it could be very dangerous. He could come back.
I can help you.
Yeah, you're right.
Um,
I'm gonna slap on.
I
I'll
should
slap on
probably do it
one of my
since
talisman
I
papers
killed
on
him.
the body.
Okay. You perform last rites for this poor
Min's
fanatic.
going to like pray, like meditate, like, and sort of. How is Min feeling right now? Extremely complicated. Which Min thought this would be simple, but looking at this body of someone who just looks like a miner, I think they're thinking about how much they regret doing that in anger and how they have to be more careful because they're supposed to protect people like this, not kill them, even if they are misguided or afraid. And I think they're thinking, let me do this thing right, and anyone who you love, I will be in their debt, and I will do whatever I can to help them if you cannot.
Very nice. You see Yejun standing behind you, bowed head, as you perform these rites. He says, "That was beautiful. But we should not tarry much longer with all that commotion. If there truly are dark Mudang down here, they're most likely alerted of our presence now. We should tread carefully."
Okay. So, outside of character, do we have time for a short rest? Or is he encouraging us to push on?
You can try. There's nothing attacking you here. So perhaps even if you try and pile into the foreman's office. But as you try and focus.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
I'm good either way. I've got at least ways to get myself more HP. I will.
Okay.
I mean, story-wise, we would Hyen's like, we would press ahead. If I'm not running out of here, we better keep moving forward.
Okay, that's fine.
But the guy who died, does he have any sort of?
Yeah,
I mean, he's
those
just
miners are
inviting.
with the foreman.
Mm-hmm.
If those miners are with the foreman, there might be more miners that might take up arms against us.
Let's go search for the miners.
So I don't know if we can go back.
Come on over here. I'm Chris Hansen.
Sorry, Ian, was there something else that you wanted to ask about the?
No,
Oh.
I was going to ask a question that the answer does not matter, actually. So
Are you sure?
you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they said that 3 people disappeared down here. If there were any miners, I think some of them are probably in there. I point down the tunnel where the ghasts were.
I don't know. Part of me is like, well, we should go towards what we're supposed to go towards. And the other part of me is like, well, there's probably bodies in there too that also need tending to. Maybe when we come back through, we can
Maybe. Yeah.
tend to them.
All right. Where would you like to go?
Gio,
Down
did you find
the-
anything in that room?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what were you trying to show me?
Oh, so I want to do 2 things if I can. I want to try to look at this bag again now that I have more time to try to figure out what it is, but then I also want to identify the blue marble so I can tell them what it is. Like I don't want to use 2 spell slots, but I will if I have to.
All right. So you cast Identify to understand what these little blue
Yes.
gaseous vials are.
Yes.
They are vials of essence of ether. And you can look that up on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
It's an inhaled poison.
Okay.
So I'm safe from it.
just dust off your face. And the bag. Can I do an Arcana check again?
I think you guys have figured out that it is a bag of holding.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Okay. I would like to put the essence of ether back into the bag of holding, just so if I get hit, they don't crack open and I'm dead. And then I'll figure out how to use them. Actually, I mean, I know, Dang Song can launch things, and I'll offer one of them if they can do like magic. Can they do magic rock on that?
No, they're not rocks, but you can certainly throw them.
Does anyone want one to throw at people? Otherwise, I'm gonna put them in this protective void of bags.
I think the bag is a good idea.
All right, and then I'll show them the book.
Okay.
Ooh, a book.
Yeah, I don't know what it's for. It's you said the Book of the Black Pearl, or is that what I wrote down?
Yes. You can all make an Arcana check. To see if you can recognize what this thing is. That's right. With guidance.
Is that just a D4?
My guidance doesn't matter to myself.
The guidance for everyone, or
How long does
No.
Bardic
Okay,
Inspiration last?
You still have it up?
Yep. I think it's
Gio?
10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes? Okay.
what's D6? Is it D6?
Yes.
I will spend my bardic on this.
Okay. Well, I might as well
Okay.
spend my
12
inspiration.
total for me.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. Arcana. Wow, that's pretty good. Let's add a D8 to it.
Yes, please.
Wow! Despite not
Nice.
being very book smart, that's a
Somehow,
22.
Min recognizes this where the rest
I
of you are
remember.
baffled.
I remember. What is it?
This is it's a magical book that is able to communicate with other books of the same kind. If you were to write in it, that message would appear in the other book, and vice versa.
I tell them. I think I read a story about this once. Or someone told it to me, I think. That's why I remember. It was a romantic tale about two mages who had been forever separated. Anyway, maybe this is like something the Dark Madong used to communicate. Do you think?
There are actually
I
still
don't know
some
if it would be
phrases.
any use to write.
Yeah, there are actually still
What?
some phrases.
Is there
written
anything in the
there.
book?
Yeah. The early pages
What's it
What
say?
does it
are
say? I can read.
um the early pages are simple with
I give it to Dong Sung. I'm like, here, you know how books work.
it's phrases like they're very cryptic. They don't really make a lot of sense. For example, one sentence says 2 in, 1 out, 3 in. And it's just kind of these numbers out and in, the highest number ever being 3.
That sure
The
sounds like something they use to like keep track of the amount of people they've turned into horrible shambling corpses.
And the very final phrase in this book is seal the passageway.
I bet this belonged to the foreman, right?
This is the foreman's office, isn't it?
Yeah, it was on his desk. My point.
So this must have been what they were using to give him his orders. I guess he left it behind for some reason. Maybe he got even more scared of them. He seems like a pretty scared guy.
You said it was connected to another book.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't. Probably shouldn't write in it.
Just thinking, if I write my
I
ink
mean,
blot
I guess
on
they
this
know
book,
where we are.
will it send the ink blot to the other side? Does that work like that? Can I send my ink
I
blot
mean, I don't
through
know.
book?
That seems like
That would
something
be-
that would happen in one of the stories.
That would be pretty damn cool.
Look, I'm not a wizard. Don't ask me these things.
Oh no, it's in a space that I can see within 30 feet of me. So no,
Okay.
that don't work. It's in there. I'm gonna tuck the book away as well into the bag of holding because this could be useful, but I don't want it on my person. But the bag of holding is very much on my person. I intend to climb in here one time. Super secret hiding spot.
All right.
True, you could be a necklace and just be in there.
So, where are you off to? There is the stinky gas-filled tunnel here. There is the main tunnel where the tracks continue on into the darkness. And there is a smaller tunnel down here.
Before we head out, is anybody really, really hurt? And I can use a spell slot, but then I would be very selective moving forward. Like, I can touch you now. I might not want to touch you later when there's things around us.
No, I'm
I
okay.
guess Min's still bloodied, by the way.
Okay, so I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Thank you. Min,
Fucking
as
hell.
you heal Min. That's what's your charisma mod?
Oh, you got 8.
8. Okay, that's good. As you heal Min, they like sort of looked down and said, "I'm sorry, I said it was your fault. If Heon died, it's not your fault. It's the pudding's fault. I mean, I
My
don't know
head's
if they
moving
can have
back and
fault. They're
forth.
just goo. I
Jiho
mean,
will
I'm
pop up
sorry.
like, I'll take full fault for that guy, and he'll point at the one you killed because Jiho's okay with things dying and it being his fault.
All right.
Like,
I think
just
it's
pass blame.
if it's anyone's fault, it's probably mine. I could have been smarter
No,
about it.
I
Who
think
brings
it's the
a-
Dark Mudong's fault.
A fan to
But I don't think.
a pudding fight. I do.
Min laughs a bit. Okay, so I think maybe we should stay together as we go onward. It seems like people get really hurt when we get separated, so we should all stick together.
I cast a wayward glance back
Are
to
the torches
Conde.
out on your?
Oh yeah, my
Are your
antlers, they're
torches out on your
gone.
antlers?
One of my antlers is a little bit like all of the
Okay.
tips are a little bit more rounded than they were before. I think as the ooze got to it, and several of my baubles are no longer bobbling. It's a very sad appearance.
We can take another of the
Do you
lanterns
still want
and set it
lantern?
up on your antlers.
Yeah, I'll take a lantern.
I'm sorry about
Okay.
your armor and
Let's give you
your
this
precious
one
things.
and this one.
Andrew, is my precious fan okay?
And then
That
Your
wasn't
precious fan is good. The magical one's fine.
okay.
Yeah,
It's just like stuck to my hide.
I believe black pudding specifically only dissolve magical items. I mean, non-magical items.
Yeah, but now
I know there was someone who was like, "Oh yeah, I put a beholder there, like, and some black puddings to really to take the place magic items." That's
so
really evil. Anyway,
yeah. You're just naked now. That's all.
Well, that's the natural state of things. I really was wearing
Can
all of
we
that to help
take-
you all feel better.
can we take the cultist's clothes and like wrap it around you, or armor? Can we fit it around you somehow?
I don't know mechanically if that would ever really help.
It would just be like a jacket around you.
No. It feels a little awkward. We just did rites. Well, Min did rites, and now I'm putting on his clothes.
Okay.
Just let those stay with. Yeah.
Are you wearing any clothes on?
It
I
all
don't think
got
so.
dissolved.
Okay.
I'm naked.
Okay.
As-
You can
As a foal in
wear
the
my
field.
symbol, my Mudang gear.
No, I'm okay. You can keep it.
You can wear my
I'm still
symbol,
a bit hardy.
my Mudang gear. Okay. I just didn't want you to feel cold.
Oh no, I'm good. Can you feel
Okay.
cold?
Okay. I don't think so. Do I feel cold?
You are not immune to cold, but it's damp and humid down here. There is that cold dampness, but you're okay.
Okay. I'm going to take this lantern. I don't know if it pinged. This one. And put it in this cart that's on the tracks.
Okay.
And then can I push the cart down the tracks?
Yeah.
see if it pops up anything or if anything comes up?
No, you can.
Okay, I do that.
You can all. In fact, if you guys want to all pile into that cart, you can.
The tempting offer.
I wasn't gonna pile in. I was just gonna push the cart down to see if it lights up anything that we can see down this path.
No. Oh, okay. So how far down the tracks do you want to push it? All the way down to here?
How far can I push it?
If you push it all the way down
if I
there,
can get that far, yeah.
yeah.
Can we all follow? I don't want to split up.
Yeah.
I'm not following it. I'm just gonna watch the cart and see if it exposes anything down there. Because that's
about as
60
far as you
feet
can push
away,
it.
so I should be able to see something.
So it crosses what looks to be a very narrow bridge and continues on before it rolls to a stop. And that's as far as you can see.
Don't you love that fog tool?
I wish I could change the size of it.
Yep. I used it in another game and I was like, it's going to take me half the session to unfog this room.
Yeah.
Do we know what's going on in here?
All right. Yeah, you can look down this
I don't know if you saw my ping.
corridor here. Make a perception check.
All right, everyone, let's all stay together. Wow. You see everything.
So
I have
you hear what
120
sounds to
dark
be.
vision, so I can see all the way.
Yeah, it kind of turns a corner, so you can't see past that. But you do hear what sounds to be low groans and moans coming from down that tunnel.
I think we know what's over there.
Is it undead, celestial, or fiend?
You do not sense any. Then you hear what sounds to be metal being dragged on stone.
Can I do an insight check on that groaning to see if it's like hostile groan, like a ghast or a ghoul or something?
Sure, go ahead.
Kind of groaning, or is it like painful groaning? Or
With a natural 20, I'll say that doesn't sound like the ghasts or ghouls that you've come across in the past or recently. It sounds like a man in pain.
oh, okay. I will slowly walk down this path and like loud whisper, like, "Hello, is anybody in there?"
There's a pause. The moaning stops. Then you hear a gravelly, kind of hoarse voice come back in the darkness. Who's there? Don't take me. Don't take me. I'm not ready yet. And you see
Ready for
the
what?
passageway opens up into a room, and at the far end of the room, you see a man shackled to the wall. He looks gaunt, unfed, on the edge of starvation.
Oh no. Are you okay?
He sees you. You can see here there's bars, got a kind of, and he's behind it on the far end, down here, shackled to the wall. He sees you
Okay,
approaching,
yeah.
and he kind of goes into a seated fetal position, kind of trying to face away from you and say, "No, I'm not ready."
We're with Lady Sohyun.
You, What are you not ready for?
Are you? Do you know Lady Sylvian? We're with her.
He pauses for a moment, looks up at you. Wait, you're not one of those masked shamans? Who are you?
We're shamans, but
Um,
we don't wear masks.
As soon as you say
Yeah.
you're shamans, he goes, oh, no, leave me.
We're with the Black Bear
Uh,
clan.
No, I don't
We saved
want.
Lady Sohyun.
do you want some food, sir? We have some.
Can one of you make a persuasion
don't
check
look
with
well.
advantage?
Do you want to do it, or
I
should
have +6.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do it.
I have +6. Come on.
15. He kind of perks up at the prospect of food. The man looks practically skeletal at this point. Yes. You're from Yunsan?
Yeah.
I take out like a rice ball with
Yeah, we helped Lady Sohyun.
with like some pickled like vegetables inside it and hand it over to him.
Well, he's shackled to the wall, and you're gonna
Kande,
have
do
to
you have any
toss
more
it to him.
mandu?
No, he does not. He ate it all long ago.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there any way to break these shackles? I'm gonna check the shackles to see if there's.
Well, there is the bars, first of all, and then the shackles. The bars themselves, there is a door. You can swing, and it is locked. It requires a key to unlock.
I sort of.
Yejun,
This will
is
have to
there-
be
do you
enough
have a
for
way
now.
of opening
And I
these
stick
bars?
Can I stick my hand and sort of like feed him the best I can?
Yeah, you can't reach him. You can only reach like 5 feet, and he's
My
stuck at the
short
other
arms.
end. Yeah.
Ugh. I'm like, ugh. Okay. There must be a way to break this open or something. Do I have a crowbar? I forgot. Let's see.
Yejun, do you have anything that can open up these bars?
Oh, this, of course, this will not do at all. And he walks up, just kind of wraps the padlock with his knuckles, and it pops open.
Wow.
Whoa. That was cool.
And he
Wait,
walks
is it-
up. Sorry, go ahead.
Question, was that the knock spell?
It was.
Okay, so the knock spell specifically states like there's a huge sound that's audible within like 200 feet,
Yep.
right?
Like a
Okay.
big bang. Yeah.
Whoa!
And he walks up to the man, looks at the shackles, pulls out some thieves' tools, and starts to work on them.
I assume Hyeon gives him guidance.
Yeah, as he was like running by or walking by me. Could I have given him some?
Sure.
Right on. He doesn't need it. It's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, not a problem. Everything's a piece of cake for this guy. So he unlocks and says, "There you go, good man. Now make your way back to the surface. You should be fine."
Okay, so Min gives them their rice ball and it's like, okay, so he's very nice, but I wouldn't like, you might want to like be careful to not be seen by anyone because they're The foreman of this mine is
Who
in
put you
leave.
in here?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
Did the
who
foreman
did
put
put
you
you
in
in
here?
here?
He kind of just nods silently at that. This is where they kept
Foreman's still up
all
there.
the
You might just.
all the livestock. They call this
Hmm.
livestock.
It's terrible.
You're not livestock.
He
You're
looks
a
at you.
insert race here.
You're a
He
person.
is a very, very short tiefling.
Oh. Maybe not a human tiefling, but a dwarf tiefling or something.
Mhm.
Look, I'm sorry about this. You might need to stay like a little behind us, but it's probably safe if you go back in the tunnels and just wait. And if you see the foreman, run. I think, yeah, that's. I don't understand. Like, I never read those battle strategy manuals, so I don't know. But yeah,
If you need to get out of here, I enchant some magic stones and I hand it to him. You can use these to protect yourself.
He looks at the stones in his hand. Thank you. As he
but probably the best idea is to run really fast to Yongsoon and find Lady Sohyun.
I'll do that.
Are you okay? Do you think you can run? If you can't, you can just stay here and we'll be back.
No. They'll come for me. They'll come for me. I'll run. I'll be okay. I'll run. I'll avoid the foreman. I'll avoid the miners and run back to Insun and tell them uh, how you heroically saved me.
Okay. I give him another rice ball.
All right.
And a little drink from my
He greedily shoves the food into his mouth and washes it down with.
don't
a
eat too
sodium oil.
fast. You'll get yourself sick.
He bows deeply to all of you. Thank you. And he starts running up the hallway.
All right. I hope he's okay.
And you see this gaunt, skeletal kind of man clutching 3 stones in his hand, held to his chest, running past you. He sees you for a moment, freezes.
We're just both frozen, looking at each other. Like a deer,
Like a deer.
in lantern light. Like a Noru in lantern light. We're just both.
And he sees behind you a Dokkaebi and a Sangun, and he's like, and then he looks behind him, and he runs back to his cell.
I yell down the hall at him. They're with us.
I can just imagine Kangde growling at him. But I'll say he runs. You manage to convince him that it's safe, and he runs back up the hallway.
Yeah, I'll move out of his way.
So that leaves this bridge with the tracks leading off into darkness, or the gas tunnels.
There's nothing else in this room.
Tunnels?
No, nothing else in this room.
The gassed tunnels.
They're gassed? With what kind of gas?
I meant the undead kind of gassed.
Oh. Yeah, but we put a thing, right? In front of
You did.
the
You did kind of block it.
block it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll hold for I don't think I think we want to save our energy for the Dark Mudang. We can't afford to fight the undead.
Yeah. I think you're right. We can come back and look at that part, but I only got, a few bits of spellcasting focus and stuff on me left from all that. So let's go take care of what we need to take care of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go down
Let's go.
this bridge. As you
Is the
make your
blue
way down,
around
can
the
you?
thing?
Sorry.
Bridge? Oh, I must be like on some wicked delay on you guys. Is the tracks the bridge, or is the blue thing the bridge, or is that like
The tracks are
not?
on the bridge.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this water underneath the bridge?
Yes, and it is about 30 feet down.
Is there
And
any
above you,
movement in that water?
I'm
Oh
gonna
no!
a
Tell me
perception
what's
check.
above us first. And then
above you is a cave wall ceiling, but hanging from it are like is it stalactites that hang? I think.
Yes.
Okay. There are a
Yep.
bunch of stalactites running the length of this cavern.
Cool.
Those can I use my knowledge of stonecraft to see how likely those are to fall?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what kind of check that would be.
Um, I'll say either intelligence or wisdom. One of those two.
Okay. Can I use stone cutting?
Yep.
Okay, so that's gonna be I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus my wisdom, which is 3 plus twice, so 7 plus 7. Okay, that's gonna be 25.
All right. You peer up at the ceiling at these stalactites, and you do notice that many of them seem to have been chipped away at, weakened to the point where perhaps one final blow would cause them to fall. And
Hey
go ahead,
guys.
make a perception check for me, please, as you're studying these stalactites.
Okay.
And you can have advantage.
Phew. I'm due for another bad roll. All right, 21.
All right. As you notice some of these stalactites, particularly the ones above the tracks, have been weakened. You see a figure clinging to one of them, kind of looking at you. Looks remarkably like your friend Jiho. Give a little and duck behind the stalactite.
Hey, Jiho. Looks like some of your bros are messing around. Do you think you could talk to them?
I could talk to him. I don't think it's going to change anything. So I will. I'm going to step up, but not underneath the stalactites, and I'm going to attempt to talk to Mini Me over there. But my full intention is to cast Shatter if they show hostility.
All right.
What are we gonna do with the bridge guy?
You talk to them, and you see one of them poke his head out from behind stalactite. He is, in fact, a dokebi, just kind of hanging up there. Just, I hear no fun. Nobody in this stinking place is any fun.
Yeah, that's. Do you want to get out of this place?
Oh, where would the fun be in that?
Do you want to have some
And I,
fun?
I, I would love to have some fun. How about you stand right below me and see what happens?
I don't think that
Oh, I have a
sounds
better
fun.
idea. If you come with us, you can have different kinds of fun.
They, he looks at you, and you see him look over his shoulder. And you can see another dokebi a little further down the ceiling from him, hanging from another stalactite. And they say, oh, no, 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 no. You don't want to go. You don't want to go down that way. There's some bad people down that way. In fact, we'd be doing you a favor if you let us drop these rocks on your head.
Hey,
You want to have fun with those bad guys?
They look at
We can
each
help
other
you
and
have
look
fun
at
with
it.
those bad guys.
How?
you could drop rocks on their head instead of ours.
Yeah.
But they're in there, and we're out here.
That's true. How do we get them out here?
Oh, how'd you get up there?
They just laugh at that.
I'm sure there's more stuff down there. You can drop stuff on them.
No, you don't. You really don't want to go down there.
Man, you guys are no fun.
Make a persuasion check for me, please. Yes. Oh yeah, we'll show you fun, and you can start. You see them start chiseling away at the last pieces of these stalactites as they scramble around between them, and they see them start falling from the ceiling, and they are taking chunks of track out as they land on the bridge.
Can I can I yell out to them to knock it off, and that we can help them, and I'll go back to how we helped the 3 other Dokobi with the fucking cobbler.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm trying to persuade them to knock it off and to come down from there. They don't have to come with us, but let us pass through, and then we'll go deal with what's down there.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, we helped the other dokebi. We helped the other dokebi have fun.
Yeah. I think it was one of them that served me that weird
Nice.
flavored shoju. It was pretty good.
All right, so they stop their shenanigans on the roof, and they pause and they say, "Fine, if we can't have any fun with you, if you get rid of the bad guys down there, maybe leave us a few toys to play with, we'll let you pass."
Define toys, please.
Things that we can drop on people.
Oh, I will pull out one of the balls with the essence in it and be like, when we're done, you can have one of these, and I'll tell them exactly what it does.
They look at each other and say, "You promise?"
Promise. But you got to come down and make sure we can pass safely.
Yeah, you can put people to sleep and then take an ink brush and draw all over their faces. That's really fun.
Okay. They start to clamber down the walls, cross ceiling, swinging from stalactite to stalactite until they are here beside you. A promise is a promise.
Yeah, I'll give them to him when we get back. Like, I'm not giving them to him right now. That's what I said.
All right. Good luck. You'll need it. And stay away from the big thing. It's particularly nasty.
Do you have a way where we can stop the big thing? Do you have any idea what we can do to stop it?
You can't stop the big thing. Even the bad shamans can't stop the big thing. It's running amok in there.
Huh. Did they summon something? And it just. This is why you don't trade with evil spirits. Oh, wait, big thing?
Does it look like this thing? And I hold up the Jamagu.
What's no. It's much bigger. They look at you, Hayun, and they say, kind of like you, but a lot bigger and a lot meaner.
Question. Are there other things in there that look like us in there? Like, is there another... And I point at Min. And then is there another... like, are we fighting mirror images of ourselves? That's what I'm trying to get at.
I don't think. I mean, I'm just a dwarf. So.
Like me. Is there
Do
any
you are there any legends of like evil Noru?
Well, imagine if it was like you, and he's still pointing at you, Hayun, but you had
Mhm.
a big mouth in your chest here.
I look down at my
and-
own chest.
and you had like black tentacles coming out of your face, and
Oh,
you had
yeah,
scales all over.
that's a bit different, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Good luck with that.
Thanks. Thanks for telling us. I'm gonna be at the back of this group. I'm not
Do
letting
you know how
anything
far
follow
down
me
this
again.
thing is?
There's doors. Oh, by the way, they look at each other.
I'm good at. I studied bridges and construction, so I can tell if you put something on the bridge.
Oh no. The bridge is perfectly safe, except for where we dropped the rocks. How about this? You give us one of those shiny little blue vials now, and we'll tell you the right way to go at the end of these tracks.
Fair, but I want to know what you guys turn into.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Can I also do an insight check?
I'm not inciting check. I want to know what they turn into because we had shoes. I'm a necklace. I want to know what they turn into. They don't have to show me. I'm curious for my own knowledge.
And what did okay.
Wow. Yeah, y'all,
Nice.
the most insightful.
So
I don't think I'm even gonna roll.
Heian, you know that these two Dokubi are mischievous as fuck. They just like, and they seem to get their kicks out of harming things. But they seem genuine in their desire to get rid of whatever is big and nasty down that hallway.
I think they're telling. I mean, they want stuff to play with. Why would they lead us astray? I think they're telling the truth.
Is there a good place for us to like chill? If we need to take a rest anywhere? Like hide?
Do you know where you are? This, as he kind of gestures everywhere. You're in their lair now. If you try and sleep in here, you are going to have the worst nightmares you've ever experienced, and you will not wake up the same. So, a word of warning, free advice at that. Don't fall asleep in here.
Wait, have you guys been not sleeping?
Oh, we come and go. We go back to the surface every once in a while. When we get bored of bothering the miners, we'll come back down here. Occasionally follow them down when they bring their captives.
Okay, so do I know? Because I identified.
How many of them have you seen?
Jiho, you have no idea what these guys will turn into, and they will not share that.
Oh no. I identified that ball. Do I know it's like it'll work on one person, or is it gonna take out like an area?
Let me double check that. Essence of ether. It is inhaled 5-foot cube. So basically one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dong Song, what was your question?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I think
For
you were
some
asking
reason
how
you-
many people were down there.
Oh, how many people were down there?
Yeah, that was it.
He counts you as oh, more than you. So how do we have a deal? Give us one of those fancy little vials now and tell you which way to go.
We have a deal, and I'll explain to them that this only works on one person, so make sure they have a lot of fun.
Okay. Oh, and
also, you probably shouldn't use it on someone who looks like me because we're really good at at dealing with that.
yes, we know you guys are especially no fun.
Min grins.
And they say, for another one of those vials, we'll tell you how to get past the door at the end of the tracks.
Where's this door go to?
No, it goes to where you want to go. It goes to where that creature that looks like her, but bigger and uglier, is. And oh, by the way, it's on fire too.
2
And
vials. One now, one when we get back, and you explain how to get where we want to go. No more secrets.
one vial to tell you which way to go at the end of the tracks, and another vial to get you past the door.
No. I will give you both right now, but there's no more hidden secrets. You tell us how to get all the way through, because I might need one of them in there.
They look at each other. And say,
We like that fun too.
Okay. All three, and we'll tell you about the trap after the doors.
Out of game, just so I don't trigger the DM to do anything, I will
Hmm?
shove all three of these fuckers in this bag of holding.
There's only 2 Dokkaebi here.
Oh, there's only 2?
Yeah.
Does Min want to punch one in the face? I don't know. I don't know how valuable these vials are going to be. We know what they are. They incapacitate one person. It's poison. Do I
Can I
save the
make an
vials?
insight? Do they seem like they know what the trap is, or they just want more of the vials?
Well, I'll say even with Hayun's nat 20 from earlier, these Dokkaebi clearly know this area well. That they're not lying about. They just like to cause mischief for those who pass through here. And they don't like whatever's beyond those doors at the end of the tracks.
Okay, so how about 2 right now? You tell us which way to go and how to get through the door and how to get around the trap. And we take the last one, and if we come back and we haven't used it, you get to have it.
Can you make a persuasion check?
Can I guidance and like nod solemnly behind?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Wait, no. Just a normal check. Hey! That's with a. Let's put that d4 on there too. 24.
All right. They say, all right, you got your stuff to do. You take these tracks across the water here. Be very careful. You do not want to fall in the water, as there is something nasty down there. When you get to the end, turn right. Do not turn left. Turn left, and you will die. Go right. Um, at the end of the tracks, down the right, you'll come to a door. Now, this door is magically sealed, but we happen to know a little trick or two to get past it. And one of them pulls out a little piece, what looks to be a little piece of copper wire. And he proceeds to tell you over the next 5 minutes how intricately designed this door is. But if you place this wire between 2 exact points, you can short out the mechanism and the door will unlock.
Min's eyes start to glaze over at this point.
I ask, is it safe to cross the tracks just walking across, or do we have to climb the rocks above like they were?
Oh no. You can walk across this, no problem. But don't fall in the water.
So whatever's in the water won't jump up.
No, it can't.
Okay.
It just fish with very big teeth down there.
Oh, I can be one of those.
So I'm gonna thank them, hand them the 2, shake their hand, and say, "We appreciate your help, and you'll know where we'll be if you want to continue to help." And I'm going to slide a hand the 3rd one to them as like a, come on down if you want to help me out. But I don't want the party to see,
Yeah, make a sleight of hand.
because I'm trying to like get them on their side sneakily out of their like.
Yeah. I think it's probably just against all our passive perceptions.
Yep. Go ahead and make that sleight of hand.
I'm not good at this in this one. I'm definitely not good at it. You guys all see it.
Here.
Min just shrugs.
I'm just hoping the party knows I'm trying to show mischievous to my brothers so they can partake. But yeah, they have all three, and I've invited them to come join in the fun and help us. But they don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
mean, you were the one who is most precious about those ether vials, so Min doesn't really care that much.
we didn't tell you about the traps yet behind them. Once you get past the door, you'll see these little lenses along the walls. Don't pass in front of any of them. Otherwise, you pass in front of too many of them, you might die. So what you want to do is disarm these lenses before you pass by them. It might take you a little bit of time, but there's a shorter way. We can tell you how to get through them without having to disarm them. There's a secret path through it, and then they proceed to tell you: hop left, 2 steps to the right, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, 1
Hang
step
on,
to the left.
I'm gonna have to write this down because you're gonna make me remember it, aren't you? Can we just say we recall how to do it, or are you gonna have us remember all these?
Well, does someone want to write it down?
I will.
Otherwise,
Okay.
it'll be an
Can-
intelligence check.
I will.
Is
Okay. So
is that what that 2 in, 1 out, 3 in thing was in the book?
Perhaps.
yeah, I'm just gonna type it out. Let me get my notepad up because I'm not gonna risk intelligence checks. Not saying that we're stupid.
No, that's okay. If your characters have something to write on, you guys can write down the
Okay.
instructions.
Okay. Yeah. I write
Yeah.
down the instructions so we don't have to.
Samsung has so many books at this point.
So yeah,
All
we
right.
will write down every instruction to the T to prevent from an intelligence check later on. I do know go right, not left. Put the thing through 2 intricate spots, open the door, and then hop around. Don't go through the lenses. Is there anything
go.
else?
Oh,
Taco Pete.
watch out for the bats.
Normal bats.
Yeah, they're just normal bats. But what? Yeah, and don't fall in the water.
Okay. Sounds like we need a stealth. Ish. All right. I'm good.
I don't think trying to be quiet or hide in the shadows will be very effective against bats. Can't they see? Like,
Yeah, they've got blind sight.
but with yelling?
Real bats have sonar, not any kind of visual sight.
Yeah.
So if we move really, really slowly, it's like there's nothing to bounce off of to indicate we're there.
Okay.
But that's real bats. D&D bats probably are going to fuck us over before we even get to the door.
No, actually, real bats can see quite well.
All right. So
It's just they rely on echolocation. Sorry.
No worries.
You got me
So you
into
make your way
science
down.
fact.
I need to know your order as you go down these tracks.
Min goes first if possible.
Hang on. Can we base it off our stealth checks, or do you have to know before we do our stealth checks?
I need to know before your stealth checks.
Okay, well, I'm very much wanting to go first with this stealth check, just because I know Min has poked her head into doors and got swiped at, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful as the lead of the line.
Okay. If you ask Min to go first, they'll let you go first.
Yeah, I'm asking to go first so I can be on the lookout for shit before it hits us in the face.
Okay.
All right. Is your ink blot still up, or does it go away after a while?
It's gone now.
Okay.
Oh, goody. Should have been a rogue.
And who's after?
I will follow my little buddy.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to go
Stealth
after
check?
Jiho because I have pretty good. I guess we both have pretty good perception. I think we both have the highest perceptions in the group. But
Right, so Min,
Jiho might have slightly better stealth than me. I just have good dex. I don't have proficiency or anything.
you are third then?
No, second.
Second?
I want to be in
Dang,
front of Dong Sung.
Dang Song?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
And
Go
then
ahead.
Hyeon, I assume, and then Kangdae.
Kangdae's bringing up the rear.
And
for
then
sure.
our fancy boy.
Yes, then your part. All right, so I'm just going to put you guys in order here, just so we have that for the record.
Do we not have pass without trace this time?
I can put it up.
I don't know. Do you want to save your last second level spell slot?
I would like to save my last second level spell slot. We got more things to be doing, so
Yeah, I think.
I will give guidance to the ones who sandwich me.
Okay. Dang Song and Kangdae. So you advance carefully across this bridge. There are parts of it missing thanks to the Dokubi and their stalactite shenanigans. And you advance to the end where there is a platform and the tracks fork. There is a fork that goes to the left and to your right. And in between, there is a switch, a little lever here. And the tracks are pointing north or to your left. There's also a door between these two lanterns at the far end. So, and you guys can kind of see up each of these passageways a little bit. Which way would you like to go? Right or left?
Right.
Right?
As our notes indicated, not touching anything.
Okay. You go right. And you see the tracks continuing over another body of water.
We continue on because there's no flaming door.
Okay. Here. Better bring this map back up. And I'll bring you to the next map then. All right. Activate. Play. There we go. And I'll put you guys on the map here. Jiho, you are first. Followed by Min. Followed by Dang Sung. Followed by Yun. Followed by Kangdae. Followed by Fancy Bard. All right.
I'm actively trying to look for things, but my +6 or +5 to pass or my +5 to perception didn't do anything but bring it to an 8.
All right. All right. Actually, all of you can make a perception check if you like. And you still have that lantern hanging off your blunted antlers. Is that correct, Hey Young?
I sure do. Doesn't help me though.
$19 total with the guidance.
Oh, is it stealth
All
checks
right.
now? Sorry.
No, perception. Even before you start moving into this watered cavern once more and this bridge, you all hear it.
Uh,
You all hear squeak, 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 squeak of bats. You can see the tracks ahead of you covered in guano. There
ew.
must be thousands upon thousands of bats in this particular cavern.
Oh no, we're all gonna get coronavirus.
Min and Dang Sung, as you look up into the vaulted ceilings of this cavern, you can see it like teeming with bats. There's not an inch of ceiling that you can see because it's covered in bats. And amongst them, you see several bats about the size of a horse hanging amongst them.
I don't think those are normal
Are those like
bats.
fire bats?
Should I be putting out my lantern right now?
I don't think it matters. We all have dark vision, right?
I don't.
But you have tremor sense, so you at least know where to step. Right?
I just got like one hand on Dongsung in front of me.
Yeah, maybe.
That's my butt. If I had a butt.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Put it up higher.
How far? Like, how far is this bridge? Because it's only slightly past the 10. I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
Holy shit!
It was a long way.
Maybe now we do pass without a trace and try to quietly creak across. I don't know.
There is, with your vision, range of vision, you can see land on the other side.
I'm willing to walk ahead and see if I fall in the
Okay,
water.
I have 45 movement speed. I could probably dash across. But
That'll leave us all still on the bridge.
I have
Yeah.
120 feet.
of
Which
I have
is gonna move you
120
guys
feet dark
all
vision,
back.
so I should be able to see up to.
So you guys are all just kind of gathered here while you try and figure out what you want to do. So 10, 20, 30, 40.
Should still be able to see like this far.
You can see all the way to the end of the tracks where there is a door. Right there.
I think we should take our time and go one by one. And whoever's last, if they have the most movement, they can make the whole bridge and wants to dash, they can. But if we slow down a little bit and go one by one, it'll lessen the risk of agitating all that.
So, like, Hyeon can drop a guidance on each person as they cross, basically.
Yeah. And, I mean, would you consider the Bat Guado on the bridge too?
As
Do you have
what?
Like
crested
difficult
digits?
terrain.
No, that would
Okay.
not count as different. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
just
I think we should take our time and go one by one and see if we can not be like a group of people get knocked off this bridge if we piss off that horse bat.
it is a really big bat.
I could give guidance. You know, don't fall off. Those are my guiding words.
Min, with that perception check as well. I mean, obviously, from aside from all the bats up here and a few of them unusually large, you also see in the water below you enormous, shadowy things swimming beneath the surface.
Yeah. We definitely shouldn't fall in the water. That's a bad idea.
Who's going first?
Well, if I'm giving you all guidance, then that means I should go last.
um Okay. Min's probably gonna offer to go first because that's what Min does.
Yeah, that's cool, but I'm not gonna allow because yeah.
I'll go carefully. I can be
No,
careful.
no, no, no. You're fine. You can go. I'm not gonna allow Hayon to go last with no dark vision or
Why
anything.
not? Just clip clop blindly.
So
I
I'm
don't
going
have
to.
any flying wild shapes yet, unfortunately.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna. I'm gonna look at my stone brother and say, "Hey, you know where to put this," and I'll turn into a necklace. And I'm wanting him to place me on Hayon's antler, so I can cross with Hayon because I'm not gonna. I can come out of the necklace. Like if something happens, I'm here. It's another person to help.
Oh wow, you do care.
So you guys figure
I
out the
love this
order,
character
but
arc.
Hayon and I will cross together, and I will be their bling, their antler bling.
I'm whisper a thank you to you.
All right. Okay. Min is going to attempt to be carefully creep across. I really do for a bad roll about now, but we'll
You got
see.
this.
All right,
Guidance.
Min, go for it. Stealth roll for me, please.
Oh, that's really quite bad. Let's see. D4. Bring it through for me. 14.
All right, Min. And you're moving normal speed, just trying to be as stealthy as possible as you cross this bridge.
I'm normal speed. My normal speed is 45 feet per round. So,
Okay. You make it across without disturbing the bats.
okay. I'm gonna just position myself here, basically ready to dive into the water and pull someone out if I need to. Wrestle a giant fish.
Okay. Who's going next?
Maybe
Let's-
Kangde
Kangde?
or Yejin.
Yeah. I'll have the bard go by next. I'll let one of you make the roll for him.
Oh, that's way more stressful.
Let's see what his stealth is. He gets +4 to the roll
I'll
with the
roll it.
guidance. All right, go for it.
So he's got +4 and then guidance on top of it.
Yep.
Okay, so 10 plus guidance. 11.
Just let me double check that. He makes it across. Oh,
But
now
what
you
about the
know.
bats? Andrew, what about the bats?
Hey, apparently a target DC of 11 is good enough.
There's a lot of weight in that, apparently. I'm not convinced.
You want Kang Dae to go across next?
He's not here, so we can make him go last.
Yeah, looks like he is going to have a +0 to his stealth roll.
Oh, Kong Day, buddy. Well, he has the most hit points. It's fine. He can afford to get chewed on a few times.
All right. Is Kang Dae going next? All right, who wants to roll for him?
I think Jiho has done so.
Dang-sung, go for it.
Oh wait,
Nose,
was it a
nose goes. Fine.
nose? I rolled so much.
Was
lately.
it stealth? Let's do it.
Yeah, just roll
So
a
just a
D20.
D20.
This is for Kang Dae.
Hey.
Oh, you're Dong-sung.
Ugh.
You're going across. Okay. Dong-sung, you are across. You don't even need guidance, so you make it look easy.
Yes, it's me.
Creek.
That was for me, yes.
Cool. Are we for real making Kang Dae go last? It might be a smart ploy if he falls in. At least the
Yeah, if
rest
he
No,
of
it's
falls in,
us-
I'm
repetitive
like,
for you
hey,
guys.
shouldn't have had the job interview. You died.
He's taken any.
Priorities, my guy.
He'll be fine. He's good at athletics.
I'm gonna give Kang Dae guidance, and then Jiho and I will go.
Okay. Without guidance.
Am I? No, hang on. Am I able to get rid of? Why is that playing? Am I able to get rid of the lantern and talk to Hayun on how to get across, since I am being warned? Like,
No, you cannot talk when you're a necklace.
damn it. Fuck. But I can give Bardic Inspiration, can I?
You pop out of your form, give Bardic, and then go into your form again. Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving Hayun Bardic Inspiration.
Right on.
I have one left.
Oh, Bardic, guidance
He
myself.
said-
Can you just straddle her?
What?
Can you just write
song
it?
that didn't sound-
Yeah,
Just small.
yeah. Can I? So, because it's a lot. So I'll pop out and say, hey, guess what? You're now inspired. We got this. And I'll jump on Hayun like a horse and be like, good.
Don't-
Hey, Yin,
don't
I
pet.
have to ask.
Don't.
Are you okay with it?
I think this is hilarious. As a Noru, this is probably incredibly blasphemous, but I think in this moment it might be necessary because I can't see. I can kind of know where to put my hooves, but I will allow it for now. Hayun will allow it. I, Sydney the player, think this is gold.
Okay.
Hayun almost died earlier. She's a little more like, okay, whatever it takes.
Can I say giddy
Okay,
up?
so
That's asking too much.
no.
That's
Absolutely not. And if something happens, you're getting bucked off of here. But thank you. Okay, so stealth plus guidance plus bardic.
You don't have guidance if you're going to be casting it on Kangde. It's a
Kangde, so
concentrate.
Kangde has it.
Yeah.
You are right. I'll just take the bardic then.
That's good.
Can I save the bardic and not use it?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Right on. We
You
clip
guys
clop.
are making your rolls.
Oh, where did I go?
Okay,
You
Kangde.
went blind. Where did you go? Oh my gosh.
I'm
You're all the way.
gone.
And once we make it across, I will jump off right away because I don't want to offend. But part of me wants to scream out, "You got this, Kande!" But I'm not going to.
All right. Who's rolling for Kangde? That looks like it's Min.
Go for it, Mel.
Guess it's me. God, he's gonna be so angry.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the message ready to send in chat that he fell in the water.
All right, here we go.
He's got guidance.
All right. 15
All right.
and guidance.
Mm-hmm.
s- 18.
Excellent. You are all across. Just so you know, if any of you failed, it would have been very bad. Very TPK bad.
Okay.
So-
I think that's that is something to
I
talk
felt that.
about. Yeah. Okay. That is cool, but I think that maybe staking the entire adventure on a set of stealth checks is
well,
maybe
I mean,
not
it wasn't going to be like obvious. Like you could have. There was still a way out, right? But I
okay.
mean, you guys would have been in very dire situation. It would have been very
Yeah.
difficult. I'll just say that. So now you are standing in front of these doors, which are incredibly intricate. You have your piece of copper wire. You know exactly where to put it to unlock this thing. But I am going to say we are going to stop here because you've made it past the first part of the mine.
The gauntlet.
The first part
The first part.
out of how many, Andrew? How many parts?
Who knows? Well, we know there's
The first part got us to 12.
the lens, the Archimedes death rays that we have to avoid. But hopefully we can do that, and then we just have to fight a giant hell deer centaur thing, like like the forest spirit from the end of Princess Mononoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter-
So
And
No matter what we do, when we leave this table, I'm gonna put in the chat that Conde's okay. We just got to fish him out from the baby sharks, and he didn't take too much damage, and that's the consensus. Okay, that's the recap. He doesn't need to know we all made it safe, and then wish him luck on his job interview.
oh my
Nice.
god, that's
So he's a wet
Nice.
cat again, except for he's stuck in a pool of sharks and not out in the rain.
nice.
I can see how this
Man.
could have been like maybe if you had like a teleport
Yeah,
that
you
would
would
make this easier.
perhaps.
Miss
I'm going to
a
end
step.
the stream here. But I'd
We
like to
did
keep you
it,
guys
so
on for a second. All right. All right. Thanks if anyone's watching.